Welcome to this week's edition of Mountain Outhouse. I'm your host, Jam. This is the craziest shit to happen in running this week. This week's stories include Jenn Shelton falls asleep on camera, Brooks sponsors everyone and their mom, and Western States prediction time. Global Running Day. The one day a year when we all pledge to get in a jog, and apparently a way for large shoe companies to implement a global marketing strategy. Brooks Running took advantage by releasing an athlete endorsement program for the masses.
The Brooks Big endorsement is so big, we're not just endorsing this runner you've never heard of, we're endorsing lots of runners you've never heard of. Because big-time endorsement deals aren't just for big-time athletes.
You may as well call it Global Get Sponsored Day. Interested runners could trade an email address on brooksathlete.com for a custom endorsement number and sweet custom photo overlay. One major gaffe in their program was the Autobot tweet towards Hoka One One sponsored athlete Michael Wardian, who was simply just trying to wish his followers a happy global running day. Brooks replied back asking if Wardian had become an official Brooks athlete yet. Hoka One One's official Twitter account chimed back with a, "Sorry, he's taken," which is just pure marketing genius. Hoka 1, Brooks 0. In solidarity of this program, we are proud to announce the first ever Global Outhouse Athlete Program. This will officially launch during Global Toilet Appreciation Week. Become an officially endorsed by visiting outhouseathlete.com. The Chinese billionaire Dalian Wanda has scooped up a couple more global endurance events, and by that I mean the entire portfolio of races and media under competitor group. Most notably, this includes the Rock and Roll Marathon series, which will now join Ironman as it completely controlled by the Chinese conglomerate. Sad not sad? I see you, John Ledger. The CEO of T-Mobile is inching his way closer into our sport by first sending beautifully crafted T-Mobile onesies to Meb and Wardian ahead of the Boston Marathon, and now he's out trail running in Washington. Bro! If you hook me up with a T-Mobile onesie, I will gladly switch and hashtag get out of the red. That means Verizon, people, come on. Get with the times. The Tuck and Stride summer of 2017 is off to a great start as we've seen runners from all places and all times jumping in on the fun. Jam himself was seen rocking the look, I don't know what I just said, at a pair of trail races over the weekend in Flagstaff. Looking solid, bro. Pound it. Others sporting the look, Michael Carson was tucked as he took second at the San Diego 100 this past weekend. Killer job, brah, and we all know you were behind the movement long ago. Want more? Nathan Napier at the Utah Valley Marathon, AJW in Lord Balls sometime in the far distant past, Ellie Greenwood at States back in 2012, even Mo Farah getting in on it on an undisclosed training run. Curious about joining the craze? Tuck it and tag it. Hashtag Tuck and Stride on social. We've got to give some hype love to the upcoming Western States 100, now just a week from Saturday. Those racing are in full-on taper mode now and soaking up the last bit of heat training they can before the big day. We continue to closely watch the drama of the inaugural wait list unfold. Nobody knows where it will stop.
Good luck. 30,000!
But we are currently 36 deep with James Whipple on deck. It seems there is a movement almost every day now as we approach race weekend. Spots may be given out up until close of packet pickup Friday, so look for some additional excitement for those that may not know they are racing just 16 hours from the shotgun blast. For those of you close on the list, you may want to show up in squad just in case. Even you, waitlist number 50, Will Green. We hope to see you in squad. For some news from the Northwest, we are happy to have Maya Ray returning to the broadcast tonight. Take it away, Maya.
Thanks, Jam. This week's stories include my contract, Echo Valley 50K, Beacon Rock 25 and 50K, and my stone cold lock of the century for Western States. We begin with my contract. I am pleased to announce Jam and I have come to an agreement. Ginger Runner made a late push. That Disneyland trip was a blast, but Jam is my jam. The Echo Valley 50K was held this past weekend just outside of Lake Chelan, Washington. This place is heaven on earth. Check out these views. So many trails, so little time. Results are still pending. Rain Shadow Running held their Beacon Rock 25 and 50K on Saturday just outside of Portland. This race features tons of spectacular views of Mount Adams and Columbia River Gorge. Seven Hills runner Keith Laverty smashed the course and set a new record in the 25K, while fellow Seven Hills runner Corey Conga placed second. Seven Hills Running crushed it this weekend. Hey, Seven Hills, I'm looking for a sponsor. Wait, what? I'm being told we have an on-scene reporter coming from the Foot Zone Dirty Half in Bend, Oregon. Let's roll it.
All right, I'm out here at the Foot Zone Dirty Half in Bend, Oregon with Ian Sharman. Hi. And how are you doing?
Pretty good. Tired as always after a race.
Yeah, so you just finished a half marathon and you've got the big dance coming up in a couple of weeks. You know, I almost expected to see you in full kind of creepy fugitive outfit.
I have been wearing like 7 layers and hoodies and everything all week long for heat training, but been another week of doing that.
If it gets you top 10, 8th year in a row Western States, that
would be worth it. Yeah,
that would be totally
it's not
worth
pleasant doing that, and it scares people if you run outside like that. But I didn't doing the race just to want to give it a good run.
Well, great job out there, and good luck. Thanks very much. We look forward to tracking you and seeing how you do.
Thanks, yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah. Back to you, Maya.
And now, while my main man, Chris Mockel, will win Western States 100. Number 4. A marvelous Mockel man to remember. Mockel crushed it last month. His momentum is so strong. Heading into squad. Number 3. Mockel is a square. Wait, a square? Oh, he worked at square. Never mind. Number 2. Placing first would probably steal the Mockel Costco sponsorship. Hot dogs, diapers for all. And the number 1 reason, 2 for 25. Mockel has a million reasons to get his fanny to Auburn and around the track. Beating Wamsey and the rest of the field. Then putting the vibe out at the Auburn Applebee's would get all the ladies' attention. And now, my Western States pick for the women might be up here. Uno, dos, tres. It's now time for this week's Let's Check In with an Ultra Runner. First up, this is one of my dear friends and mentors. She's one of my girls, and there's no telling where this could go. Jen, drop some knowledge.
What's Jen up to? I just swam in the ocean. It was a rough one. My first... One person didn't make it out. One guy went in after a block. And then it was just me and some stranger swimming in the ocean. And I'm tired. I think I'm more tired from the walk to and fro the ocean. Can you see the ocean? I don't know. That's what I'm up to.
Wow, she's the best. What a sweet shirt. Thanks, Jen. If you would like to be featured in Let's Check In with an Ultra Runner, tweet me at Mountain Outpost. Have a stinky week.
Thanks, Maya. Great to have you back, but mayonnaise? What gives? I see your picks for Western, Maya. Here are mine. For the men, I gotta give it to my boy Jimbo. He may claim to be a coconino cowboy these days, but Jim was born and bred in the desert. He grew up in Maricopa County, baby. He's a Maricopa marauder at heart. Jim's been straight up lit this cycle and nobody can touch him. Sub 14 in the cards? We think yes. And for the ladies, we love the fact that the past 3 champs are back, but think that Camille Herron is ready to shake things up a bit. She runs out of her mind like she usually does and runs all the way through the final half a loop on the track. She's gonna double up just as Ann did back in the day. Multiple-time Ironman, or should we say Iron Woman, champ Chrissy Wellington took on her first ultramarathon this past weekend in the UK. Yes, it seems all too often our little sport is like the island of misfits for those to come to after they retire from their former professional sports. Wellington placed second overall in the 53-mile race to the tower. Granted, the field wasn't super stacked, but nonetheless, pretty cool to see her jump straight up to the 50-plus mile distance. It will be interesting to see if she takes on more competitive races going forward. The Trail World Championships, not to be confused with the World Mountain Running Championships, took place in Italy this past weekend. Luis Alberto Hernando and Adeline Roche were the big winners. The Americans struggled a bit, but with strong placings for the men from Mario Mendoza, Cody Reed, and Andy Wacker, they placed third. Hayden Hawks is currently on Burnout Island after struggling but ultimately finishing his past 2 international ultras. About time for a timeout, Hayden. Get some rest before you head to Chamonix in August. Want to know how tough the 50K course was out there? Check out this video of Tyler Siegel on all 4s during one of the climbs.
Oh, dude. Not a fun day. All right, man.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
Ouch. For the American women, Ladia Albertson-Junkins was 13th overall with none of the other ladies in the top 40. They placed 6th as a team. What does a man do after summiting Everest twice in a week? Where does one go after that? We could only speculate until this week Killian jumped into a half marathon road race. Yes, this was his first road half apparently, and he did win in 1 hour 30 minutes. I'd say pretty weak sauce until I read the race had over 1,500 meters of climb. Double ouch. Our boy Varner was agonizingly close to winning the famed 107-year-old Dipsea race this weekend, which crosses the Marin Headlands from Mill Valley to Stinson Beach. The handicapped race has runners taken off in minute intervals based upon gender and age. The course is a free-for-all where intimate knowledge of shortcuts can really save time.
Runners face another unique aspect of this course, shortcuts. What's your choice? The longer Rangers Trail to the right, or the quicker, more exciting Suicide?
Varner is of course the famous record holder of the Quad Dipsea and still chasing that elusive single Dipsea win. Varner had a 1-minute handicap this year, meaning he was almost in the back of the pack at the start. He was close but edged out by 46-year-old Chris Lundy by just 20 seconds, who was on the US mountain running team in the past. G had a 12-minute handicap start. $1,410 runners finished. And now I'm finished with this news program. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. If you have crazy stories to share, or have your own Western States 100 winner predictions, tweet us at Mountain Outpost. Have a shit week. Support this show by purchasing this pair of Jam Jam sunglasses. Yeah, that's the Lebanese flag. As a bonus, we'll include a Mountain Outpost sticker pack and signed certificate of blah blah blah. Smash that link! And subscribe over here. And watch this other video over here. And drink coffee right here. I almost said drink café. That would have been funny.